Camp Nou's atmosphere shifted in the closing minutes of Barcelona's victory over Girona, turning what had been a routine celebration into a potentially season-defining controversy. Hansi Flick, the coach brought in to sharpen ideas and steady the squad, was shown 2 yellow cards in quick succession, first for a sarcastic clap at a referee's decision and then for protesting the length of added time, and that second caution led to an immediate dismissal. The simple disciplinary rule is stark. A second yellow brings a touchline suspension, and with Real Madrid looming, Barcelona find themselves racing to overturn a moment that could cost them far more than 3 points. The club reacted quickly, preparing a formal appeal to the competition committee to challenge the second booking. Barcelona's case rests on context. They argue the caution was disproportionate, that the behaviour was emphatic but not abusive, and that a chaotic finish with multiple stoppages made the added time decision feel confusing and sparked an instinctive reaction from their manager rather than deliberate misconduct. If the committee rescinds the second yellow, Flick will be free to lead from the touchline as planned. If the appeal is rejected, the coach will watch the most important fixture of the week from the stands while assistants take charge on the touchline. The stakes are obvious. El Clasico is not just another match, it is a tactical battlefield where split-second instructions, substitutions and psychological nudges often decide outcomes. Losing Flick's live input would remove a voice that shapes on-the-fly decisions and manages momentum, qualities that matter enormously in high-pressure, high-profile clashes. So who steps up if Flick is barred? Marcus Zorg, Flick's longtime assistant, is the logical continuity pick. He knows the plan, the signals and how this group must behave under pressure. There is also talk of senior players acting as on-field conduits for instructions. Names like Thiago Alcantara mentioned in speculation, though any on-pitch leadership role will depend on the staff's matchday protocol and the formalities set by officials. Beyond the immediate tactical calculus, this episode exposes wider tensions across modern football about how dissent is policed. Sarcastic gestures and animated objections have always been part of the theatre. What's changing is the threshold for punishment and the increasing willingness of clubs to litigate disciplinary outcomes when competitive consequences are so large. Barcelona's appeal will try to reframe the referee's report, highlighting timing, intent and context in the hope of persuading the committee that the sanction was excessive. For fans, the moment is visceral. A small human expression, a clap, a shout, now threatens to shape the narrative of El Clasico. For the club, it is a legal and strategic decision. Press the appeal and risk a rejection, or accept a suspension and switch the preparation mode to contingency. Either outcome forces Barcelona to prove their tactical resilience. An overturned card would restore normality and allow Flick to prepare and lead in person, while an upheld caution will test the coaching staff's depth and the players' ability to execute without their primary sideline voice. As the appeal is assembled and the football world waits for the committee's call, the focus will be on whether context can change a match officials in the moment ruling. Until the verdict, Barcelona are preparing both with Flick and for a Flick-absent scenario, tightening communication channels and clarifying roles so that, whatever the decision, the team arrives at the clash as ready as possible. What began as a sarcastic clap has become a flashpoint, and its resolution will tell us not only who stands on the Barca bench next weekend, but how disciplinary choices continue to shape the drama and direction of big matches.